Well, I finally found a field dry enough that I can work in. We're planting Milo. And we've already planted, I think I got 100 acres done 2 days ago, 30 acres done 2 days before that. So we've kind of been like work for a day and then we get rained out. We have to sit and wait for a couple days and then we work for a day. That's kind of what's been happening. So got 100 acres over my Rexford, and now I moved all the way back home. It's about, with a tractor, it's about an hour drive. I got about 80 acres over here by my place, and this is actually ground that I own, or the bank owns. Either way, I'm paying for it. So this one's kind of a fun one for me to get to work on and do. The wheat failed here, so we went ahead and we killed it, and we're gonna go ahead and plant Milo. And I figure I got all the fertilizer there. All I'm gonna be out is a little bit of chemical and seed, and we should be good to go. But that's what we're gonna try to get done today. We still have really good chances of rain, and it's quite possible we could get rained out again, but we're going to run until that doesn't happen. I think over there at Rexford we got quite a bit of rain again, and maybe tomorrow afternoon I can start on one of the fields, but the other two are terraces, and I doubt the terrace channels aren't drying out. With Milo, we do have some time, but if it happens like the corn, we might run out of time. So we're going to get done what we can get done while the getting done is good. That all makes sense to you. But anyway, so what we're running, this is my rig. This is the Milo rig. Good old 7240 International Magnum, and an old 7300 John Deere planter. This is my first tractor that I've bought, and it's old, got lots of hours. It's over 9,000 hours on it. Put a lot of work into it, but I do like these old Magnums. Old planter, had it, well, that's the first planter that I bought, and it was wore out when I bought it. So, and we've actually I did a lot of updates to it this year. Well, yeah, basically updates, but they're old updates to it, what I could, afford. So what I did is I ended up taking, and I had to put all new disc on it, opening disc, that's just part of wearing out. Went through and put all new seed firming points on it. So it's mechanically is running really good right now. But one of the biggest things is my monitor broke, the John Deere monitor. I think it was a 250 John Deere monitor broke. And I had been wanting to kind of update it and get into a little bit more of the precision side of stuff because I really enjoy it. So I was able to find a used Gen 1 hydraulic motor and some new sensors and stuff and all that stuff. So now it is hydraulic driven instead of ground driven, which I really like that. I just kind of like this whole setup a lot more. It's so far working really good. And it's an old system, but it's working, and I think it's pretty awesome. So I'm pretty excited about it. Mostly I'm excited that it's working because I'm the one that ended up calibrating it and doing all that stuff. It looks right, according to what it looks like it's planting and how many bags and what I'm doing. But so that's kind of some of the things that's been going on. I don't know if we've had some hail, we've had rain in and out. The last day of corn, that last field of corn that we planted, the next day we got rain, and then a couple days later we got rain, and then a couple days later we got a really bad hailstorm with rain. We're still waiting to see on that corn. I think it looks like we're going to keep it, but we're going to find out more on that as time goes here. So that's good. Really, really excited to still excited. Everything is looking good. The grass, look at the grass. That tall grass. Last year, I think the tallest grass we had was maybe ankle high. It wasn't very good. So, rain, we like the rain. We do like the rain. But we're just getting up here. This field, there's roughly, I have about 50 acres of farm ground, and then there's about 25 acres. I'm not hitting my poles over the wire. Barely made that one. Okay, so I have about 50 acres in 3 different patches, and then there's about 25 acres of the neighbors. It's kind of up here in the middle of the pasture. So we're going to plant that also, because I take care of it, because it's right here. You can get to it through his, but it's easier to get through to it on my side. So it just kind of makes sense to work it that way. All right, we need to get this all set up. Okay, all that's set up, this is set up. We'll go make our AB, and we'll be ready to go. That's the plan. Kind of a cool view right up here. I don't know if you guys can see, but right over there is a farmstead that we live on. It's my family's farmstead. But with the black or the blue sky back there, or the rain, really shows up. It actually is just kind of some really pretty countryside out here. We haven't been rained out yet. I think it's all gonna miss us. Might be something later on, but right now it looks like it's definitely taking that northwest path, probably hitting Rexford. I don't know how wide it is either. I haven't looked at radar, but it's still going really good. Really good. But I just thought I'd show you guys kind of a cool view. And well, we are on our last pass. Just finishing up on this field anyways. Got gonna come out about 75 acres, so that's good. I was figuring 80 acres, but these two little patches I always get off a little bit. Because sometimes you get more, sometimes you get less, just depending on overlap. Of course, with this system, I don't have as much overlap because it shuts off. So that's been really nice. That's been a great upgrade. Really enjoying that. So yeah, all in all, I've enjoyed. It's been a really good day. Really haven't had a whole lot of problems. Well, other than a few raindrops and a corn stalk getting stuck in one of the chains, it all went really well. So shut everything down. I have to use these bungee cords to hold that one back because it'll stay back, but then sometimes it'll go forward, pop up, so it's just easier to hook those up and make sure that they don't pop out of place. So, oh, that's a good feeling. Moving on. Yeah, I enjoy running. Well, I don't know what it is. I really enjoy running my own equipment a lot. I don't get to do that much because I don't have a lot of stuff to run it on. But it is getting more and more, kind of. But I do enjoy going back and running a little bit older equipment. But I think I've owned both this, the tractor. I think the tractor and the planter I bought about the same time. So somewhere around 8 to 10 years ago. And the planters needed some upgrades like 8 years ago, like this, but could never really get into it. And when the monitor broke, I didn't have a choice. So, really glad to have that working really nice. I'm just glad it works. I'm the one to put it together, so I was a little nervous. But all good, everything's good. Gonna make the long trek back home, you know, just right over the hill here, which I have to go that way, and then back down and up. So not a big deal. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Yeah, if you like it, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet, and maybe you don't want to know about it, but either way, thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you later.